Good afternoon, Westport. As always, this is the report, and I'm today's anchor, Colston Russell. We have some great news for you today, such as Mecca news and some final exam reminders. Stay tuned for that. Semester 2 exams are May 16th and 17th for our seniors, and May 22nd, 23rd, and the 24th for our other grades. Speaking of seniors, 17 days until our last day, the 20th. It is closing so fast, so make sure to have all your assignments submitted to your teachers to finish strong for this school year. With graduation just around the corner, it is hard to remember being a freshman. The lower grades, please welcome the upcoming freshmen with open arms next year because at one point, you were a freshman too. In other news, did you know that 3.6% of all Americans are deaf? That's over 11 million people in the USA alone. Many of these people communicate with something called sign language. This brings up American Sign Language. It has the goal to enable individuals to speak in a complete language while also partaking in the deaf community. Here's a video of Miss Singley to highlight American Sign Language.
Oh, hi there. Have you ever had a difficult time hearing someone? Have you realized you're losing your hearing a bit? Well, say no more. You need a new way of communication. Use American Sign Language, 'cause screw mouth-based languages. You can use your hands to communicate instead when you're going deaf. You can silently talk with your bestie in class. You can help deaf people understand hearing people. And you can even insult anyone discreetly. Let's see you at Singley.
I've always been really passionate about ASL and connecting people in different ways. And ASL, I think, is a great way for people that are hearing to connect with the hard of hearing and deaf community and understand and just kind of sort of create a more inclusive community. Twice a year, there are club signups up until we start school until the end of September, and then in the second semester up through the beginning of February. Anyone can join ASL. You just have to have an interest and a passion for it. And we do all of the lessons inside the club meetings. So if you don't know anything, that's okay. We start from scratch and we can work you up to be more proficient. The meetings are every other Thursday for the first half of lunch. For any club, you can sign up on the Westport website under the activities section. There's a whole form that you need to fill out and print. You can sign up for up to 10 clubs using that form. And I hope to see you at ASL.
Even with the school year wrapping up, we still have some sports news. Here's a positive volleyball update. The Wolfpack is making a comeback after losing their undefeated status, beating Lake Weir with a straight set victory. Well, we have a lot of Mecca news as well, so let's move on to that. And
Good afternoon,
starting with... Sorry about that. Starting with some Mecca news, the Guitar Spring Concert kicks off in the Pack tonight at 7 p.m. Admission is free, so please be there to show your support for our school while having a good time. Furthermore, the Jazz Spring Concert is May 6th at 6:30, and the Band Spring Concert is May 7th at 6:30. Both and all also have free admission, so please come out. They worked hard to show you these programs, so please go, as they are literally free. Here's to Brett with some additional news.
Good afternoon, Westport. My name is Brett Griffin, and welcome back to the Mecca News Report. This final month of school is packed full of events, so let's get right into it. Our guitar program is having a concert tonight at 7 p.m. Our guitar students have been working hard all semester to present this to you, so it would be a shame to miss out on all of their hard work. Next week, see Westport's choir program perform their final concert for the year. The concert consists of multiple classes of choir and many ensembles and groups of beautiful voices with award-winning pieces to perform. Today, I have invited a special guest to appear on the show. Here is choir president Kate Murphy to provide more information.
So I'm really excited for our upcoming concert. Our students have been putting in a ton of work individually to get these songs done and perfected for an audience. So we have a couple different groups performing, one of them being our chamber choir, which recently went to state and received an excellent on our pieces, which will be performed at the concert. We have our treble choir and our beginning choir, which have been working so very hard, and we just have a lot of fun, silly little surprises. We'll also be sending off our seniors So that will be a really nice moment for everybody and just a great way to close out the year.
Finally, join the Westport Rock Pack as they perform their picks of the world's most iconic rock anthems, especially featuring faithful covers of some of Led Zeppelin's greatest hits, like Rock and Roll and Black Dog. That's all I have left for this year. I'm Brett Griffin, and I've been glad to be your host. See you later.
Thank you, Brett. Speaking of Mecca, Dance has recently had a guest speaker highlighting Indian dance. So let's move on to that now.
In India, dance really, they tell stories, they tell history, and they are a part of the fabric of day-to-day life. We wanted to just bring some authentic dancer from India so that we can show the dance, the history, and the cultural relevance of classical dance.
It was really fun, and I would have definitely loved for her to be here a little longer so I could memorize the dance, and it was definitely a lot different than what we do in actual dance class. I would recommend this to people because it was definitely a way to sort of incorporate more than just body movement with dance. I mean, you're doing, not only are you dancing, but you're telling a story while you're dancing.
Before we wrap it up, once again, graduation is just around the corner. As a quick reminder, it is taking place at WEC at May 28th, 8 a.m., with a mandatory practice at WEC at 9 a.m., but this is on May 24th. And for our dual enrollment students, CF graduation's May 7th. To the seniors, an important announcement. Senior photo is during sit time in the gym, so be there in order to be included in the photo with the other seniors, and there won't be any retakes. So that's all I have to say for you today, Westport. This has been the report. We are prompt, prepared, polite, productive. We are Westport.